This episode of Gonzalez Galyean is brought to you by Golden Designs, Sublimation Designs by Jessica Gonzalez.
You can contact her at 903-850-0594 or email goldendesigns2023@gmail.com, or you can find her on Facebook at Golden Designs.
Yahoo!
Please. Man, those sound waves are very high.
That was my Mario sound.
The sound wave that was really high was?
Yeah, that one.
Speaking of really high.
Okay. Bro, what you about to out me for?
Straight into the drug talk. No, speaking of really high, as in high in the sky, atmosphere, as in really tall, as in great.
As in great.
As in we have a great guest this week.
We do.
And matter of fact, they're right to the left of the camera. And
y'all can't see them.
But we'd like to introduce to y'all the Great White Shaq.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Hold your applause, ladies and
Oh
gentlemen.
yeah, we'll pause again.
More applause? Okay.
So, as he gets the headphones on.
Oh, yeah, that's right. All right.
Gotta be able to hear.
Good idea.
He knows what we're saying. So this is our guest, the Great White Shaq. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. It's a wonderful day to be here. Beautiful weather.
Yeah.
It's been a pretty good day. It started out really chilly for some reason. I was kind of expecting to be a little bit warmer.
Yeah.
Sweet. This kind of really... What's up? Oh.
Well, I was...
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
Wow, man. How you gonna do me like that, bro?
We do it to all the guests every time.
It's like a thing we have to do.
All right, I'm good with that.
Eventually they'll know.
Eventually they'll be expecting it.
Yeah. But man, so we got this kind of together like last minute pretty much. We needed the guest pretty soon. We had told you that we'd have you. Matter of fact, we told you like the beginning of last season, I believe.
Yeah.
So I was hoping you weren't losing hope.
No.
But
hey, I'm just waiting for the Venmo check to come through, right?
Oh right, yeah. When Steven brings out our jar that has our money in here, then we'll start.
Okay. All right.
He's been collecting at his house for like I don't know, a couple months, whole season actually.
Let's not talk about Venmo checks, because then all the other guests are going to be expecting Venmo checks.
That's true.
They're like, wait a second.
Like Gonzalez Galyean bankrupt.
For sure.
But yeah, so no, we asked him, man, what is it? Pretty much like a week ago, maybe even less.
Probably less. I think it was like Saturday.
Yeah. So we're going to plan it, and we're like, we'll just get him like, sometime in a couple weeks. But then you're like, dude, I'm free. I'm like, well, let's just go ahead and do it. We had another guest that we're going to have soon as well. So
awesome.
Yeah. And it actually works out because season 1, episode 10 was our first guest. And this is the 10th episode of season 2.
Hey,
so it's great how it just worked out both times.
Honestly, just really crazy.
Time.
Already at 10 already. Yeah. I feel like we just started again. But
I know. I feel like it was like last week you were just saying like, we got a podcast now.
Yeah, heck
it really was.
The stickers and stuff. And
I can't even believe that it's been a year.
It's been a year.
Yeah, matter of fact, this is on my computer. I have a picture of our podcast and also a picture of Astronaut, which is a song that I worked on with the Great White Shaq.
Great White Shaq. Yeah.
And not Clyde.
And
not Clyde.
That guy from Canada.
I don't think we'll have him on the show anytime soon until we're famous.
Maybe soon.
I mean, if you want to come through, let us know, though.
Yeah, not Clyde. Hit the line, bro. Do it for the homies. Yeah.
Another thing I forgot to mention already. His real name's not Great White Shaq.
Are you sure?
My middle name's White.
I am so confused right now.
Because I'm white.
First name Shaq. Last
he goes by Josh.
Yeah.
McD Morris.
Yes, sir.
Mick Morris.
Secret's out. Can't hide no more.
Nope.
They found me.
That's his name. So you are from Silver Spring? Well, no, you're not even from. That's where you reside.
Currently, yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
But you take pride in where you're from.
Yeah.
Where are you actually from, man?
Originally from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Yeah. Louisiana, man.
Yeah.
So I think we can officially say that you are our...
Just applaud everything.
Applaud everything, yeah.
This is our first guest that is from a different state, I believe.
Ooh.
Well, Alejandro is from a different country.
Yeah, he does have you beat there. And a matter of fact, Daniel Davis, I don't think he's from. Is he from Texas?
Was he not?
I
He might
know
not have been born here.
He lived.
He's lived all over.
Yeah. So you know what? He's probably gonna add us.
Louisiana's like their own country. So let's be honest. They have like their own language and everything.
Yeah,
That's kind of true.
Cajun.
Yeah.
It's like its own language.
You know,
Cajun French.
as a Texan, there's states that Texans just don't like, and the states normally don't like them back. Louisiana is not on that list for, I would say, most Texans, including myself.
Until it comes to football season.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
football is a very serious conversation around these parts.
Yeah.
But Arkansas, I'm normally cool with. And New Mexico, I had family living there, so I liked it. But Oklahoma, it doesn't really matter which Texan you ask. They're probably just going to, don't like it.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. I like the place, just naturally don't like the people.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not supposed to.
That's true.
But, no, I've been to Louisiana a couple times. I have been wanting to go to New Orleans.
Mardi Gras, yeah. You're trying to get Mardi Gras?
Yeah, man, I've been I'm really interested in Mardi Gras. I'm like, what's that all about? Like beads and everything? Like, what?
Adam Devine hosted it this year. Did you see that?
I saw. He hosted it?
He hosted Mardi Gras or something.
wow.
He's I don't know if you know this, but it's an actor we like to watch.
Adam Devine. Maybe he knows it.
I just want
I
to
just
go.
think Adam Levine when you say that. So I know it's not
Virtually
him.
no difference, but
Virtually.
not really. No, I just really want to go because the food, obviously. I would just love to experience that. And it's
The
just
food-
a different culture there,
The food is elite when it comes to
turn down the thing.
Louisiana. Like the Cajun food there is just way different. I mean,
Yeah.
do I need to leave? Like, we had this talk off camera.
Yeah, you might
Come on,
need to.
Mr. RG, ain't got time for
No, I think we might have a little bit extra time on the pod. That's gonna be great. So.
for real?
Oh.
Yeah, she
It's
just said
got
they just got to Chili's.
Extended
heck.
episode exclusive.
Chili's.
So
I went to Chili's the other day and they got rid of my favorite dish.
what's that?
It was like Cajun chicken pasta. You ever had it?
They got rid of the Cajun chicken pasta?
Bro,
they
you're
changed it to
just trying
Cajun.
to get to the Great White's heart because Cajun.
No. That's funny that they. No, they changed it.
Good
to-
segue. Good segue.
They changed it to Cajun shrimp pasta.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And it was
Wow.
Cajun chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, originally.
Why couldn't they just do both? Or could you not be like,
They
can I
used
get
to.
the Cajun shrimp pasta, but instead of shrimp, can I get chicken? Because you
probably
know
could.
they have chicken in the
They
back.
used to. You used to be able to sub it because every time I'd ask for shrimp, they'd give me chicken. Every time I asked for chicken, shrimp.
All
They just messed it up.
all they have to
Come on,
do is
Chili's.
just
That's how Chili's is.
cook their chicken, slice it up, throw it on there, and throw some Tonys on it.
Chili's
and you're good
sponsors
to go.
if you want us to talk about it better.
Baby
Yeah.
bad, baby
Well, for me, I'm always a hater, but I don't really love Chili's.
Welcome to Chili's. No, that needs to
Like
be
the-
a soundbite.
Like The Office. I felt God in Chili's tonight. You know? It's so funny. I think it's Pam that says that.
Yeah, because then she have way too many.
Something
that
like that.
episode.
Yeah,
they had
she's
the
like-
Dundies there.
Yeah,
They
she's
wore
like,
them.
I felt God in this Chili's tonight.
Nice. So I guess, so you said, it's just over here.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm getting into questions.
Q&A.
Q&A. Well, first off, we didn't even get through your bio questions, right?
Nah. we
How
got to
old are you,
Louisiana.
Mr. Great White?
I am 21.
As
For a
in,
couple more days.
Really? Your
Yeah,
birthday
man.
in March?
27th.
There
Nice.
you go.
It's really close to Alejandro and Adrian. And a matter of fact, my sister-in-law's birthday is today.
Solid.
So, and there's this girl we know named Savannah, I think.
Yeah, I
I think she has a
know.
birthday this
Who's
week.
that?
Yeah.
Edwards? I don't know.
Yeah.
If you ever were around her before,
Baby!
you would know who she is.
Every time I think of Savannah, I think of that.
She,
Baby!
She's
You
so
remember that?
nice.
I don't even know if you remember that.
No, I don't.
Yeah, probably
It
not.
sounds like I've heard the story, but I don't know.
Y'all
You
were
know,
there.
a question I should have asked for you to think about beforehand
Uh-huh.
was basketball stories. Like
I was thinking
with
that was the way
us.
on here. Yeah,
I know
'Cause you
I-
were talking about
y'all.
that click, and I knew exactly who you were talking about too. That's why you be careful what you say on the podcast.
It is, but hey, you were part of the good part of the story, weren't
I
you?
wasn't in the click. I can tell you that.
Did I say who was who was with me that day?
Yeah, you said it was 2 seniors and 2 juniors, and I was a sophomore that year because that was when I moved back. And I was I was long hair Josh.
See, the thing is,
That was
sometimes,
pre-Great White Shaq.
sometimes I tell stories and I don't mention people by name, even though it's very obvious who they are. But the thing is, I'm like, I know, that those people aren't going to listen to the podcast, so I'm okay.
Yeah.
Unless we get like really famous in that, but at that point, I don't need them.
Yeah, that
You're
part,
good. Like, you got freedom to say what you want. I mean, it's high school. Like, who
Yeah.
holds on to stuff from high school?
Honestly, that's the real. I mean,
I mean,
honestly, a lot of
that
people.
is true, but
I know a lot of people. I could mention them by name, but I'm not going to do that.
let's just do it. You know, just
Yeah,
squash
so
the
first
front out.
off, we got...
Anisha, why did you...
I have a whole list, actually, right here of all the people, haters and people that I hate.
Prom
Let's start with
2020.
Savannah.
Yeah. The podcast comes out on her birthday.
This is
Like,
actually a
roasting her.
roast.
Yeah. But
You should do
know
that on the
Savannah.
podcast.
We should
Yeah.
do that.
Like, they think they're being a guest, but we're just here to roast them. Just like the roast of somebody.
Oh
that would
my
be so
gosh. It's
Well,
a
you know
surprise
what?
roast.
Me and Steven the other day were talking. We're like, dude, we haven't had any like women on as guests other than our Christmas special. Like, man, people are gonna get the wrong idea of us. Something we're like, sexist and stuff, and we're not. We just don't have any friends.
Women don't like us.
fun. Pretty much.
I'm like, my wife is normally in the other room on purpose, but no, we're like, I guess we can have Savannah on here and just.
Yeah.
But then when it roast her, then people really think we're sexist. Like we have our first woman on the show and we're just like roasting her. Yeah, that probably wouldn't go well.
Probably not. But
Never hurts to try.
I think
Never
she would
heard of
expect that. From
Yeah,
being-
yeah. And she would try to roast back. That's the best part about her is when you roast her, she's like, gets a little offended, but not in a mean, bad way. But she'll try to roast you back, which only makes her roast even better towards her. Like he'll say something, and she just sets herself up for another roast.
Roasted.
Straight up. Just like that. Yeah, we're talking about roasting forever. Yeah, so you said you're 21?
21.
And
Like
gonna
the
be
savage.
20. Oh.
And
Were you
complete
a savage, bro?
For like 2 more weeks.
That's true.
And I'm in my T-Swift
Yeah, your
years.
T-Swift years.
22. You graduated in 2019, huh?
I did the super senior thing. I
Oh,
should have.
yeah.
Because COVID ruined everything.
That's
Yeah,
not a
it
joke.
did. It
I
did.
could have. I was supposed to graduate in 2019, but super senior, right?
Mm-hmm.
We could like stay back and play basketball. And I was like, of course.
Might as well.
Yeah, I thought about it. For me, it just wasn't going to work out. Wasn't going to work out
Yeah.
well, so just didn't do it. But then I thought Matthew was going to do it. I'm like, well, it's going to kind of suck if he does it and I don't.
Yeah.
But we could have another year. But
That's true.
didn't do it. But oh well, it's fine. Yeah, so you're about to get married.
Yes,
Correct.
I am.
Nice.
More applause.
I thought you were about to do the boom roasted. I was like,
We're like, he puts boo. We're like, whoa, Steven. You got the thing for the Great White Shaq.
yeah. No, yeah, getting married in September. So
Nice. It'll
coming
be here
up soon.
fast. It'll be here fast.
It is
Yeah.
fast.
So, you're excited though? Pretty
Oh
excited
yeah,
about
very
it now?
excited. Looking for a house in like the craziest, most expensive time to live. It's great,
You looking around here, as in Sulphur Springs?
Yeah, I looked around Sulphur Springs area. All that good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh man, sorry. Nice. And I don't even remember what I was gonna say. Have you found yourself a ring yet for yourself?
Yeah. We're looking the same place I went and got her engagement ring.
Yeah.
Is where I went back to because she like custom made them. It's a lady in Sulphur Springs.
Oh, that's pretty
Shout
cool.
out, sponsor me. But yeah, so we went back there and she was all excited to see us and stuff. And so supposed to be getting it from there. And I told her, I was like, hey, my fiance, I was like, if you don't want to spend this money, we can just go to Walmart, get a $25 one, and tell people it's $2,000 or however much
Yeah.
it's gonna be.
Yeah. My ring was like,
Or like those silicone ones,
Yeah.
that's what I'm wearing right now is
Yeah.
silicone. Well, as far as like when I'm at work, I always like everyday stuff. I wear my silicone always because like at my job, I can get shocked. I don't know if it really is gonna make it worse or anything. I just don't want to pull my finger off or nothing by any other way. So if it's like a Sunday or if I'm going to a wedding or dressing up in any way, I normally wear my metal ring. So.
Yeah.
That or if I'm going on vacation, I normally take my silicone because I don't want to risk losing my metal one.
Yeah.
Because I probably will.
Yeah, I get that.
I don't wear rings at all.
One day we'll get you there. We've
Hey.
been working on it.
At least you're not like a TikTok kid who just like wears rings out of nowhere
Yeah.
for like no reason.
It's like we're ring on every finger.
Yeah, like multiple. They wear multiple. Like, they wear the ones that's like a dragon. It's like all the way up.
Yeah, that's like
I just want to be able to move my fingers, man.
that screams I was homeschooled. No one attention to me. If you're wearing like a lot of rings and like have piercings and everything, it's like,
Yeah.
that person.
You're
was
homeschooled and you're like ready to get out of the house and be rebellious now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the truth. But we were all homeschooled, right?
Yeah. I was say you were homeschooled,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Play for chess. Christian
That's crazy.
homeschool educators of Silver Springs.
Right on.
Yeah.
That ain't
The goats?
that ain't the most homeschooled name for an organization.
Chess.
Christian
Oh.
Christian homeschool educators of
Yeah.
Silver
Silver
Springs.
Springs.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the chess too. I can't tell you how many people we'd go to play and be like, "So y'all are playing chess? We're playing basketball."
Yeah.
It's so true.
I don't, especially when like I first started playing for chess, it's always like that. Like chess? Why is it called chess?
Well,
Yeah.
it's the chess knights, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what y'all are called?
Yeah, but then people be like, "Oh, chestnuts? You're the chestnuts?
Chess.
Chestnuts roasting on the open fire?"
Did y'all see that TikTok that was going around TikTok? That guy singing that. Oh, it was hilarious. He was like,
I don't guess so.
"Chestnuts roasting on an open fire." Like, that's how he sounded. It was golden. Yeah.
Yeah, but we could have been like Champ Hawks.
Where's a boo? Play that boo one.
That was our rivals there for a minute.
The Chump Hawk.
They were Christian homeschool athletes of Mount Pleasant.
Should have brought the JV.
Should have brought the JV. There's a time.
Yeah, we need backstory for Steven.
Yeah, so this is my Dirk Nowinski flu game story for me. Where we had to play their JV. We had to play Champs JV team. We're a varsity team. We're gonna play their JV team because their varsity already had a game or something. So they brought their JV. And
That was the
I'll give
excuse,
props
at
to their
least.
JV because their JV was not bad. They're pretty good, especially for a JV.
Right.
Second, here's our defense. We only had 2 varsity players actually on our team, which was me and Matthew. We were seniors. Everybody else was technically JV age. We just played varsity
And
mainly
in
for
shambles.
us. Yeah, it wasn't.
Say it loud.
It wasn't the greatest team.
And everybody will admit that too.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Guaranteed.
But so we're playing them.
We needed Steven. That's who we needed.
Oh no.
He could have done some wonders, honestly.
You would have been starting, I'll tell you that.
Volunteer Steven like bouncing his hair flying. Anyway, so I was sick. I think it was the flu or something. Like my head was throbbing, burning up, super hot.
Yeah.
We're playing this game
It's probably COVID.
before COVID. It was like 2018, could have
Yeah.
been. But
The first case out there.
I was Ray Gonzalez started COVID. No, so we're playing, and I'm getting upset because we are losing and whatnot. And like I have a couple points. Well, the fourth quarter, dude, we're losing. I'm like, this is like for my mentally. I was like, dude, I'm not gonna lose to their JV, right? I'm like, this is not gonna happen. And I don't care if I'm sick. Like I'm just gonna play. So I just grabbed the ball. I may have been ball hog. I don't even know. But I literally drove in every single time. I was kind of destroying them there for a minute.
Yeah.
I think I had like 20 points in the fourth quarter.
At least.
And then we end up winning by like barely, like 2 points or something. And we got done, dude. I went to the locker room, changed, left because I was done. I was like, I am going home. I do not feel good. Anyways, that being said, we barely won to the JV. And man, what did they posted on Instagram or something?
Oh yeah, they were talking mad smack all over like Instagram because I think I was like,
we almost lost to our JV.
yeah,
Blah, blah, blah.
it was their coach.
Yeah, it was a
It
coach.
was their coach.
Which-
And if I could
Not
remember
to
his
speak
name,
bad,
I would
but-
say it.
I do.
Oh. I say it. Don't say it with your chest.
I think his name was Dave.
Yeah, it was Coach Dave. Coach Dave.
or
Don't sponsor us.
or Pastor Dave as he goes by as well.
Oh man.
Yeah, he was doing that like bike-a-thon during that season too, and like
Really?
everything he posted was like him on a bike. I remember.
Oh, right.
I was very salty over
So
that.
yeah, but he literally. So we had a chess varsity boys Instagram, and we posted after a game like our points or like who we played and if we won or lost. We put we won, and then he commented like, "Yeah, to our JV, barely beat our JV."
I'm looking it up right now because I still have that account.
Yeah, you go and look it up. I'm gonna continue.
Yeah, keep going.
So yeah, he's like, proud of JV, you almost lost. Well, then flash forward a little bit, we go to a basketball tournament in Paris, and we're playing for third place against Champ, but we're playing their varsity. Bro, we came out with a vengeance.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think the game was even close.
Mm-mm.
We
like 20
blew
points
them.
at least.
We blew them out of the water. Me and Matt, shooting, working magic with magic.
There you go.
And dude, yeah, we
I understood that reference.
we destroyed them. And then I don't know if it was that account. He commented on one of their posts and said, "Should have brought your JV."
This is it. Ready? You guys played a great game against the JV. ... Fun to watch. Thanks for hosting them. Get out of here. Get out of here, mister.
Yeah, come on.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
That's literally the fuck.
Get out of here, man.
But yeah, it felt good. Felt good to take them out, man.
Bro.
Go out with a bang. All respect to all those guys. That's
That was
Dave.
Dave.
Honestly, I loved playing against Champ. I loved the coach, Dave.
Yeah.
Great guy, honestly. And then the players, mad respect for all of them. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
if I see them every once in a while and I still talk to them and everything.
Yeah.
Honestly, no hate to them.
Those guys are goats. I loved all the guys.
But it was just fun rivalry.
and the
we had.
assistant coach. Assistant coach was top tier.
Dude, is he? Was he
Corbin's dad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen, when our pastor first joined our church,
Mm-hmm.
from a distance, I was like, "That is that guy."
Yeah.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
He looked so similar. He's just taller.
Yeah. Did you tell Steven the line, though, where the shit about your JV came from? After that game where we beat their varsity? Another teammate. You know how after the games you do, like, the handshakes with the whole team and, like, the coaches at the end? I was in, like, the way back in our other teammate.
Does it start with the J and end with an E?
And with an Essie.
Yes.
He was in the back. He was in the back where the coach was, and I think he was behind our coach, and shook Coach Dave's hand and just said, "You should have brought your JV." And it was like almost a fight. Like I remember we had to like go grab Jesse because like Coach Dave got pretty upset.
He's one of those guys that always be starting something.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
I believe
always.
that. I believe
It's
that.
funny. He's always getting mad at the refs and like pulling his hair. And normally, or he was like fake an injury. And I feel bad because he'll go and like trip, get hurt, and not bad at all. Like obviously faking it. He's on the ground like crying and whatnot. And I'm just like, I don't go over there to like help him, like a normal teammate would, because I know it's fake. So I just like walk away. I'm like, sorry, dude. So maybe he really got hurt. I just don't think so.
Yeah.
Just working the gimmick is all he
I
was
was like,
doing.
you need to play soccer.
He wasn't in the clique, so Ryan
Oh,
didn't care.
yeah. Ryan started that conversation. But I mean, I was a nice guy though. I
Yeah,
hung out with all
nice
of them. That's how you said that. You were talking about the clique. You're like, I mean, I was a nice guy though. I still tried to include everybody.
I did, but they had their own clique, so you can't include everybody when they're trying to disclude me. Not my fault.
I'm gonna make my own clique.
There was a pretty significant age gap too, though.
There was. Well,
Is-
yeah, I'm not. I don't want to mention too much about the clique because I have to mention somebody else's name, and I don't want to do that.
That's why
Because
they're
let's
still
be
a
honest,
giant.
when you're in
Are they still?
Yeah.
when
They're
you're
not, yeah.
when you're in high school, a 1 year age gap is like a 10-year age gap.
Yeah.
Like out of high school, it's nothing.
Yeah. I will say, as far as basketball stories go, dude, my favorite basketball memory, even though honestly my senior year really wasn't that memorable for me, as far as basketball goes, but the guys, it was fun. But the fact that we went to Dozier's house and he had a new house, so we got to stay in the old mobile home.
Shout out Mama Sauce.
Yeah, for real. Dude, we got fed like champs. It's probably why we stunk in that tournament that we played in. And we got to stay up super late. Also why we stunk in the tournament.
Yeah.
But we all got to hang out. And like we had like our own house.
Had like a rap battle.
Dude,
That
that
was
was
fun.
pretty dope. And believe it or not, me and the Great White Shaq were not the best ones there.
Oh yeah, I've heard this story. Kyle.
It was that Hydro Cheeks.
Hydro cheeks, bro.
But no, he's really good at freestyling, honestly. So, but yeah, man, that whole trip was really fun for me. So
Oh yeah, great
it
memories.
was nice. It was a
Great-
good time.
Great memories.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
and the cheese buff, the cheese ball, cheese pokes.
oh man, you know how you try to throw something in someone's mouth and catch it in your mouth, right? So we were doing that. We did it with every single teammate, and we were trying to record it, and it would not work. And not to be mean to myself, but every time it normally was me. I could not do it, and I told him, I said, "Guys, don't include me in this. I can't do this." And then I would do it, and then someone else messed up, and then
Right.
I get upset because I'm like, I can't do this. You're lucky if I do. Don't mess up. And that's probably why they started their own clique without me. But that's beside the point.
Tough.
Yeah. But yeah, we end up getting it.
There you go.
Everybody got a cheese
I still
puff.
have that video on my
Do you
phone.
really?
Yeah.
I need to go through. You have a lot of videos. There's
Yeah.
some interesting videos for sure. With you and a guy named Jay, ends with the E and middle is Essie.
Oh yeah.
There's
Yeah.
some fun times though.
Oh yeah.
That was that strawberry Dr Pepper.
Dude, it's
Oh,
Quite
I'm a
fantastic.
gummy
It's
bear.
really good.
Yes, I'm a gummy bear.
it's
I know that
the
song.
He didn't get the reference.
the gummy bear.
Yeah.
I know the song.
Yeah, but the reference.
Oh,
Yeah.
from basketball.
With Jesse.
I think I do. There's that and corn dogs.
Yeah, hey, corn dog. Corn dog.
I am talking about the food, by the way, people. Just
Yeah.
by the way. But let's move on because that could go for a very long time. So I have some questions I have written down. I don't think you really had any. No, okay. I didn't think so. Obviously, Steven doesn't know you personally, but I know.
So I should have more questions, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I was gonna ask you what you did for a living, but you told us in there. So
Well,
which is
I can say it again. Yeah, I don't care. I'm a legal assistant in Sulphur Springs for a law firm there.
There you
So
go.
yeah, I'm.
sweet. Can you tell us
sounds
all about
very
every single
important.
case in depth?
Yes, actually.
So we had this murder.
we're just gonna do like a
Yeah.
long censor while you tell the story. You're just like telling us.
We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a very important job, and
I
so
bet.
it's kind of crazy to think that that's what I'm doing.
As
Because
far as
last year I was scooping ice cream.
that's true.
I went
While
by
in
that. We went
college.
to Sulphur Springs the other night, and I saw that place, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, is it still open? Do people
Oh, yeah.
still go?"
You go to
Oh, yeah.
the one downtown square
Magic
or across
Scoop.
from the
Or
where the
like
drive
by Dairy Queen. and all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah. I drove by that church that y'all had y'all's concert at.
yeah.
Hey,
That's,
my
that's your church. Yeah,
my
you still go
church.
there, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah, you know that one church.
I was like, I went to a
Speaking of
baller
which,
concert there one time.
at that church, you're kind of like the youth pastor right now, huh?
Yeah.
And you say your sister helps out a lot.
Yeah, it's me and my
Becca.
sister leading it right now. We've having a good time doing that.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of why a lot of my music has kind of taken a backseat that and getting engaged
Yeah,
and
really.
starting this new job. Like I've put out one song since this whole year, and it was pretty much just a collab and feature with Zaya, this younger guy I've been kind of mentoring with music, and so it's been tough because I mean, you know how it is getting married and not being able to do music
I mean,
and stuff
shoot.
as much, and then like with your YouTube stuff, like having a job, like it's.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's,
the last
it's
song
tough
I-
balancing.
Last
life
song
and
I
hobby.
released was Astronaut, and that was almost a year ago.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, the biggest song though, out with a bang.
There you go.
well,
Just retire.
no, I thought about it. I really, really did. Well, because, I had an EP that I had ready, but I
Yeah.
had a lot of complications with it, and then the people that are producing my music for me, or like releasing it out, having complications with it.
Yeah.
Still haven't figured it out. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is just release it on YouTube. But
Or SoundCloud.
as far as that, I hadn't written anything. Yeah. I hadn't written anything in a very long time until Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And I literally wrote a song in a day. And not going to lie,
It's probably the best song I've ever made.
bro, it is the best song I've ever written. As far,
Oh my gosh.
I was just like trying to find this perfect beat, and I finally found it. And then
This guy. That was really hard.
you heard the dump. Steven's like sore tomorrow. Oh no! As far as like style, flow,
I don't even know what I pressed.
It worked.
and everything, but no, I think it's my favorite. I'll show y'all later. I ain't gonna try
No,
to
you
show
don't have to. I
Yeah.
don't really
Oh,
care.
we're not gonna get a sneak
I'll
peek
punch you instead
on
of
the
hit you.
podcast.
Do it.
Not gonna leak it on the podcast.
I'll play 2 seconds.
All right, bet.
Okay. I gotta turn on the Bluetooth though.
All right.
Steven, fill us in with some words.
All right, Steven. News break by Steven.
With some words. Well, y'all are all talking about the last stuff y'all released, and
Yeah.
it's been a while.
Yeah.
I mean, I released a YouTube video like 3 hours ago.
Oh.
So I'm still working.
Dang, I gotta turn
I'm
the
still-
notifications. I gotta turn the notifications on, man.
No, I'm joking. You
slacking.
don't have to.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man, I hope it's not hope it's not too
It
loud.
was just a review.
Oh yeah.
What you got? It's not working,
Wow.
Man,
dude. This is why we need technical people. We need to hire people.
Y'all need an intern.
I really
non-paid
do.
intern. What's your little brother doing?
Yeah, right. Which one?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Either of them.
Either of them. One of them.
They will never be this fly.
That's 2 seconds. Stop.
Yeah. 2 seconds too long.
You be frontin' if you thought that I was your hero. If I don't like you, trust me, it's not on the D-Lo. Do not try to find me, cause I am not Nemo. Sit tight like
Okay.
All right.
That's all I got,
I like
guys.
that last
Sorry.
bar.
All right.
Which part?
I said I like that last bar. Is what I said.
Which one?
One, the Nemo one.
Oh, my favorite one is, trust me, if I don't like you, it's not on the D-Lo.
Oh,
Yeah.
the D-Lo.
Yeah. No. I don't know.
And they click.
It's one of those, for me, when I write something, if I can write a song like super fast,
Yeah.
normally it becomes a song that I like more. It just ends up being better.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is. Because all your thoughts are still there. If you come to a
Yeah.
song later, you have to like re-get yourself in that mentality of whatever you're writing about. Thankfully on this song, it's called Blacktop Freestyle. So it's literally just a freestyle. So it doesn't like necessarily have a point or make sense. It's just thoughts,
Like
basically.
on Blacktop Road.
Yeah.
Did you write it while you were driving?
Dirt road.
No, I was just like thinking about like, I don't know, I just thought it was neat. But I want to do a music video because I haven't done a music video in forever. But I'm gonna do it
Oh, yeah.
on a blacktop road.
There
On
you
a
go.
War
There you
road.
go.
I got something to say about our music videos, Ryan.
But ours,
Ours. Yes, mine and yours.
is it Reload?
They are. I don't know which ones. It's probably both of them.
So if there's a
They-
Firing Rounds music video I haven't seen yet, I was about to riot.
We should do one. Anyways, they are making me somewhat of a local, extremely local. When I say local, star.
Star.
Ooh.
When I walk out of my house now, there is one of my neighbors who my sister used to babysit for, who let's just say is a big fan of our music videos. And every time I walk outside, like go to my truck to go to work or something, she's like, "What's up, Great White Shaq? We watch your music videos on our TV." And so
She's like
so,
85.
No, she's
Oh.
probably 6.
Oh, that was the high pitched voice. I was like, she's like 85.
Okay, well this
No.
one's better than I thought. I was like thinking you were like, our music videos are viral for. They're just awkward. People don't
Bro,
like them.
They're popping off in Indonesia, bro.
People are just like roasting the heck out of them on TikTok right now.
That'd be so bad. I'm like, oh gosh.
Hey, but we'd be getting paid.
There you go.
That's
That's
smart.
true. See, that was kind of, we released McDonald's when we were younger on Snap. And man,
No,
Terrible song.
No. The goat.
but
Not as good as Taco Bell.
what
though.
surprises
Yeah,
me
geez.
so much is that song isn't famous for being so bad.
They just ain't found
Like
it
I
yet.
would think
I
I
just ain't found it
I
yet.
honestly want one day I turn on the TV and McDonald's commercial comes on. You just hear me and Steven say, "Cause we got McDonald's." Dude, it'd be awesome.
That would be the most fire TikTok sound. Like people would be
Dude.
people would be posting.
People might be using that.
They might be. We need to.
That's what you got.
Yeah, we need to
send it out to
investigate.
the people.
We need
just
to investigate.
We need to redo it, make it sound better. Just
and then
re-record
send
it.
it to McDonald's after.
Yeah, Lecrae and Andy Mineo were on the last.
Yeah, you told me.
McDonald's-
I think I heard it,
McDonald's
actually.
ad. Yeah, I saw that.
Oh yeah, coming in hot, but it was like the UK trailer though,
yeah.
right? Or
Was it
commercial.
coming in hot?
It's so weird because like that song's like
Coming in hot.
3 years old, dude.
Hmm?
It's like 3 or 4 years old and
Yeah.
it's still like getting popular and stuff. So
Yeah, it's a big one.
yeah. So most of my questions though that I have for you are obviously gonna be music related
That's
because
fine.
you're the Great White Shaq. You are
Yeah.
our guest, our artist guest. So yeah, most of them are gonna be about that.
That's what
I asked you a couple of the questions, so I don't really remember which ones I asked you, but I'm gonna just go through the list, and if it's, you'll have an answer for anyone, obviously.
Of
So
course.
first, what is your favorite bar you've ever written?
Well,
Creativity or
here recently,
whatever.
I've been really liking Cliff bars, but Snickers bars.
Oh!
Underrated. No.
yeah,
Okay.
there
yeah.
you got it. A rapper's favorite bar, Cliff Bar.
I guarantee you, it's one from Firing Rounds.
You cuss in
In
my
my
house, Mama said. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Shark
Firing
attack, heart
rounds.
attack.
We gotta talk about firing rounds.
Yeah,
Dopest verse ever. It's
I really
Great
like
White
that
Shaq.
song.
oh,
I remember recording that up in
in the
one of the
like.
Sunday school rooms upstairs in the
Because
gym.
I remember I was like, all right, here's how you run this, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to bother you. I'm just going
Yeah.
to go down, shoot some hoops,
Yeah.
That doesn't talk about like me and him, what we would do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just goes in there. It's a Great White Shaq coming to me like a heart attack, cardiac.
Yeah. But,
Oh, who is this guy? He sounds like a white Tadashi.
Yeah, no.
yeah, you said that. I remember that. But
So, like, when I open, like, you got
Insomniac.
bro.
yeah, it's hard. It goes
goes
hard.
hard.
It
I
goes
like that
so
one.
hard.
Would you say wash your mouth out with some soap?
That's
or
how we
something?
do it around my part. That's how I ended it. Yeah. But my favorite bar, I'd say, is probably the one that's meant the most to me. Because I have, like, there's different categories.
Yeah.
I'd say the one that meant the most to me is, like, the end of Winter Circle, verse 2. Because, like, I don't know, that's when I was writing that, I was kind of like, wow, this is more than just goofing around with a buddy playing basketball and writing a song.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, these words that I'm speaking, like, could really, no matter the size of your audience, the people that are listening are still going to be affected in some sort of
Potentially
way.
change a life.
Because, yeah, exactly. And because I remember I was writing, I kind of did it in a way where, like, the first half of verse 1 was like, I'll never be enough. I'll never be enough. They tell me this, they tell me that, like all the negative. And like the next part was like, but God tells me I'm enough. God told me I'm enough. And so it's just like really, really cool. Exactly. And so that was really cool for me to kind of be like, wow, there's a difference here. It's not just for fun. Like God can really use this for His glory. So
Realize it's not like it's not a selfish thing.
yeah.
It has to be about more than just yourself when you're doing it. So
Yeah. And I really came to that conclusion when I did a summer camp last summer. I got asked to go to a beach retreat camp with one of our old churches in Louisiana. And they were doing late night specials, and it was late night with Great White Shaq. And so we played games, I did a concert and stuff, and I did Winter Circle. That was my first time doing it live. And when I got to that second verse, like, people were crying, and I was like, yeah, this is way bigger than music. So that
cool.
was that's one of my proudest moments in music, I'd say, with my favorite bar.
that's what I love in concert. You were at my last concert, but I had an experience like that. I mean, nobody else was crying, but I think I was.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, like tears, but
Yeah.
I had a song called Honest to God, and there's a point in it that when I rap and I'm like getting all the way into it and just really getting my soul into it, and at the end of the verse, I think my voice is just cracking and everything.
Yeah.
Just remember like almost tearing up.
Oh yeah.
But it's fun, it's neat. For me, dude, I love doing concerts. It's just hard. But
It's so much work. It's like a roller coaster. It's so much of that going up, 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 just to go down in like 5 seconds.
There's always going to be something messing up, something wrong. Thankfully, Steven kind of helped us out in that situation.
Oh
The
my
sound.
Did
god.
what?
I messed
They
up
were
with
like
the sound.
blending too much or something like that.
Yeah, so I had to run over there and fix it. But you're recording and helping for everything. You help on the live.
I don't
So
remember being a lot of help, but I'm glad I was
well,
there.
there was literally nobody was gonna know how to fix that except for me because I was the one that
Yeah.
messed it up.
Yeah.
But it's because I added a song at the very last minute,
Yeah.
which was the one with him,
Mhm.
and I messed it all up. But no, that was always
I
great.
remember that.
But yeah, man, that's cool.
Yeah.
Just being able to affect other people's lives with something
yeah.
that you experienced yourself, and it's like giving your testimony just over a track, over a beat.
Exactly.
So-
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. For me, like,
Yeah. Real music.
yeah, that's real music, man. I like writing
Man.
like hardcore rap songs or like with a good beat and everything.
Yeah.
But like my favorite songs to write are the ones that are like more mellow, just really chill and just like almost sad, but like
Those
you
are
know,
the easiest, I feel like.
it's weird. It is so easy to write them. I can just sit there and just write and not even know I'm writing it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It just comes straight from the heart. So it's nice. It's
I've
fun.
had a lot of experience with that. Anytime,
Oh yeah,
I've-
Steven used to rap too, guys.
Anytime I've been on a song, it's like been a fun song or whatever.
Yeah.
And then,
But there was one song that I did with Matthew that we never released or anything. I don't know if he still has it. It was like about a girl.
Unreleased.
Yeah. I
was
don't
it
know if
Treat
that's-
You Right?
No. It was called something else.
Oh,
We gotta hit up
yeah,
Matthew.
yeah,
We
I
gotta
remember
hit
you.
up
It's called
Matthew for
Peace.
the stream.
Yeah, and I
'Cause he
remember
had
you
a-
and your girl just like broke it off
Yeah.
at the time.
It was like my girl. That's being generous. Because we had what do you gotta do? Come on now.
Roasted.
Because he had like the logo made too. It was like a peace tee. But
Yeah.
he was gonna put like he was just gonna like put out what's it called? Photoshop out tea. And it was just gonna be like peace like on a can and put our faces on it. It was a pretty cool idea.
Yeah.
I don't think I only recorded like half of my verse, but it was like one of the more realer verses I've ever made because
Yeah.
Well,
experience.
that and JL, I feel like that one.
Oh, that one for sure. Actually, yeah, that makes
Yeah,
no sense.
pretty deep.
Yeah, I actually really like my verse. That would definitely be my best writing, I would think.
I totally agree. I think in that song itself is just a beautiful, beautiful song that we all did really great. But I always think about your verse because I always liked it, which is neat because most people they're gonna like your verse, but they're not gonna be able to relate to it. But the way you wrote it was, I mean, obviously I was able to relate to it as well, and it was like thoughts that I forgot I had about the night that you made it come back alive. So.
Yeah, because it's really true. Like people talk about like sounds or songs or smells like bring you back to a memory.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
So like if you talk about
Easily.
something in that way, it can.
That's one dude. Steven, honestly, guys, he doesn't rap or write anymore, but I honestly think he's a better writer than me.
Bro, just ghostwriter.
Maybe
bro.
not a
Tiredness,
better
man.
rapper, but definitely a better writer.
Not a better rapper, no.
He has struggles following to the beat at first, but he always gets it before we release it. So,
Thank God, yeah.
Yeah.
Before it releases, yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Dude, you had some bars on Snapping Back, dude. You straight up was referencing Endgame. Said we're
I
gonna
like
leave
that
you in
line,
the dust and hit you with the snap.
Snap
And the
back.
song was called Snapping Back.
Well-
That's some fire. Okay.
Well, no, it was because I'd not rapped in a while, and I said I feel like I've been gone in a 5-year gap. Because I don't know if I'd rapped in 5 years, so it's like it
Bro.
all kind of just went together.
That's true. That's true.
It's like
No,
you're
that's
like
a-
listening to
that was
you're
a
like,
God thing,
you're like,
but that was
you
not
know
good.
this guy's a Christian, but you also know that he's a nerd. So
Yeah,
that
no.
or was it Focus? You're like,
I
dude.
referenced Community in that verse too, which is also really nerdy.
Yeah, see, I didn't get that bar because I didn't watch Community, but it's good.
It's
In
a fun
Focus, he wrote something. He's like, people putting heaven on their wish list, thinking they get it if they but they only come to church on Christmas,
Ooh, yeah,
On their wish
yeah.
list.
Fire.
Yeah.
thinking they're going
Thinking they're gonna get
it.
there, that they
roast
come
it.
on Christmas or
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
Like, dude,
Hey,
he
man,
be roasting some people these days or those days. So
I had no chill at 16. That's
yeah,
it.
man, he didn't give a dang.
Bro, we should put that on there. That's a sound
my
bite
boss
we
texted
need.
me.
I'll vote on that.
So, what is your favorite song then that you've written and why?
Firing round.
Firing rounds, obvious reasons. Steven's here, non-biased opinion.
There's a gun to my face.
You can't see it. There's a gun under the table. That's actually a mini Uzi, not a Just Water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably say my favorite song still is The One. Honestly, I'm
He's
being
the one,
honest.
Oh,
That,
son. Oh, I like that
that
part.
or
Remember that one?
Kid in the Gang. Those two are like my
That was like a really fun
favorite.
song.
Yes,
So,
because it brings
yeah.
back good memories and like the good old days. I kind of like
Doing that concert with that song.
Oh my
Oh, it was
gosh,
awesome.
yeah.
Awesome. Even though there's only like 50 people there.
Hey man,
I
we
think
was
it
all
was-
there though.
Let's be honest, probably like 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You got a couple of swopes there. That's
Oh, we did.
hey,
We had. Do we have
shout
all of them
out.
there, or just not Kaylee?
No, we
I don't think
definitely
Kaylee
did
was
not
there.
have all of them. Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, those are pretty good songs.
yeah.
I think my favorite song of yours is probably. I was gonna say Winter Circle.
Mm.
I remember when I was listening to that song, like where I
Yeah.
was, which is weird, but I couldn't tell you that much about it.
Yeah.
I remember Zay's verse is pretty good, wasn't it?
Zay and Winter Circles just did the hook.
Oh,
That's
it
the
is.
first song we featured.
I remember, my first song I did, he just did a hook,
Yeah.
and I remember having people listen to it on the live, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you had Zay on it, but I don't really know who he was. You really shouldn't have mentioned he's on there." I'm like, "He told me to, man."
I know that. I had the same thing
Yeah.
with Winter Circle. Some guy was like, "Bro, I was expecting Zay to be on there. I was waiting for his verse. He was gonna
Yeah.
tear it up." I'm like, I don't think people realize that when you're the smaller artist, you do what the bigger artist says to do. Especially
yeah.
because that was like our first time working with him.
Yeah, my second time was
Yeah.
a better experience, and he wrote, and it was really good. Actually, I guess
Yeah.
my third experience, he was on my album. I forgot.
Yeah, that's right.
So,
That's right.
which, yeah, he did good on that too. So
Yeah, but on the one, it was really cool because I think, most people who know my music, and not trying to say I'm huge or anything, but I feel like most people when they who have listened to all my music, the one bar that stands out the most is that line at the end of verse 1. is, but Jesus told me to die to my flesh, so I got murder on my mind.
Yeah.
Everybody who talks to me, like people in my like reacting to it, always are like, hey, yeah, like they always remember that one, and so it's pretty funny. There's this other guy named Brad B. He makes rap songs.
B-Rad B.
I don't think so.
I think I know who you're talking
Brad
about.
B.
Brad
From Florida.
I think so.
Yeah. Anyways, probably so.
Oh,
Probably
wait,
guy.
is he just got out of high school, skinny kid? Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. He's got a song. I forget the name of it, but he's got a line in it called "I get verses from his verses." It's passion. It's one with Mitch Durrell. He's like, I got a passion for what I've been doing. And so, anyways, and that's his bar.
Yeah.
Like, if you go back to his TikTok when that song was released, or his Instagram, like all of his comments were just like, I get verses from his verses. Like the whole thing, I get verses from his verses. Like every comment. So it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I didn't get that famous though.
we're still working on that. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Astronaut though. Let's not forget Astronaut.
That was a great song.
That was. I feel like that was collectively our best song.
Yeah.
By far.
Yeah. You can see the progress, like for me and you working together. You can see the progress between Firing Rounds, Reload, Street Nash, and then Astronaut.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of progress to it.
You know what that means?
We need a reload.
No.
We're firing rounds too. I mean,
What? That's what Reload was.
no. Y'all gotta have the same style.
Okay, so
Dun, dun,
I was like trying to like make a beat the other
just like
day.
the slowest,
we could
like,
do a remix.
drawn
Yeah,
out.
we could. I was trying to make a
Send
beat
it
the
to
other
Patrick.
day.
Let Patrick splice up the beat.
That'd be dope, actually. He's pretty good. He's a good producer.
Shout out Patrick McMillan.
He no, I was trying to recreate a beat similar to that just for fun. Literally like last week, but I mean it's just tough. But what I should do is get that beat, and what I do like with our theme songs, I have the same theme song, but I switch it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So I could do something like that. It'd be kind of cool. Have Stephen Galyean on it on the track.
I'm not gonna mess up firing rounds.
So you cross my house.
It would be cool though to have like have it in the style with like trumpets instead of that. It'd be like boom, 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 boom.
There's some brass.
Yeah.
Like some
Horns.
trombones and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be pretty. Dope.
That'd be nice.
Horns are always cool.
Oh yeah.
And bells.
Boom, 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 boom. So I probably should ask this first. I guess it would have made more sense. But so you're into music, rap. So why get into music, and why rap at that?
Interesting you should say that, Mr. RG. It was because of this guy named Mr. RG. What? Mind blown.
Don't get a big head now, though. Come on now.
My head's already too big.
But yeah, so it was really, you know, like how we said with firing rounds. We were just goof around playing basketball, and then you were like, "Hey, I've got this song. I'd really like you to be on. Like, have you ever thought about that?" Because I mean, you were pulling Steven, you were pulling like your other buddies out.
Well,
Like,
because I think I think you told me one day, you and Dozer were like, "Yeah, dude, I would love to be on the track if you want."
Yeah.
Like, I'd rap. I'm like, okay, these guys don't even rap. But I was like, I barely started, not that great. And then I think I mentioned it to you.
Yeah.
And you go, yeah, I'll try.
Where's Dozer's verse?
He's on some. He's on some Josh's tracks.
Wasn't he actually in a song with you? Did you get? No, you never got him recording a song. Y'all were supposed to.
I think we were supposed to actually, and I had a song down for it.
I have two Dozer verses.
That's what I thought.
I have some songs with Dozer.
My name is Dozer.
Yeah. My name is Dozer, and I am no poser. He's so poetic.
But yeah, so then
poetic.
you would record. I remember from my standpoint, I just remember you recording. I was like, okay, he did this. I'm like, cool. He did a rap verse. I don't think he's ever gonna continue.
Yeah.
But no, it's been neat to see definitely how far you have come.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy actually.
I know. I think it is pretty funny because we did kind of have like a group of friends who had interest in doing like rap and stuff, and we definitely took it the longest and the farthest. Like we're still going, so that's pretty crazy.
Still doing it.
Because like none of our friends from high school are still doing it.
Still rapping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. That like we're still either we're really stupid or or
Honestly,
dedicated.
For me, probably more stupid. I I don't want to know. Like, if I could go back to all my receipts to
No.
see how much money I spent
Don't.
just on music, dude,
Don't.
I probably could have bought a house by myself just with that money.
Yeah.
I have spent a lot of money on music, just in general.
Yeah.
But I used to do it all for free. Like, I made my own beats, but now I was like, dude, I got to buy something, make it a little better. And that's where I started losing money.
Yeah.
So,
When I started figuring out that I didn't have to spend $300 for like the exclusive rights to a beat, and I started finding people like Patrick and Image, Kyle's little brother,
Image.
like that's when things got better for sure.
I feel bad because he sent me Image or Lucas had sent me a couple beats, and I'm gonna give him a shout out right now. He is an incredible beat maker,
One of the best by
but
far.
I feel bad because he sent me a couple that I loved,
Yeah.
and I want to make a song, and that way you can hear like a verse to his song.
Yeah.
But I just haven't done it. One because I just been in a slump, I guess.
Yeah. He made the beat on the one.
Really?
That's Image. That's an Image exclusive.
Nice.
There
I
you
do
go.
have one song that I was gonna do, and I wanted like a lot of artists on it.
Yeah.
Obviously, you were gonna be one, and then I think I was gonna ask that guy from Florida, B-Rad or whatever.
Yeah, Brad, he would.
Yeah.
He's really good. We were
Yeah.
supposed to.
The only thing I
one.
don't like about him is I don't know what his mic situation is. I don't like the sound. I don't
He
love
just
it.
got an upgrade.
Really?
I will say he just got a big upgrade to his. Like we talked a little bit to his
Yeah.
setup, and he's he's like us. It's just us. Like we have no team. We don't have like any producers like that work with us, record with us. It's like he's had to learn trial and error, and it just stinks being such a small artist that your trial and error is like your only stuff people can hear. Like NF, you're never gonna hear his first 5 songs. Lecrae, you're never gonna hear his first 5 songs that he ever recorded. Like us, like that's all we're gonna be known by unless we like break out of that.
Yeah,
So
it's true. It's true.
what else you got, brother?
My last question is, who has been your favorite artist or producer that you have worked with? I said this as a joke for him to say me, but in honesty, you definitely don't have to because I know
Even
you've worked.
Galyean from Snap.
There we go.
You don't have the song together?
I don't think so.
No,
Yeah,
No,
oh, that
I
we've
wasn't.
worked with.
Yeah,
I
that
thought
have
you
worked
just
with.
said like all time.
No.
Oh, well, now I'm honored.
Shoot.
No.
Yeah, that you have worked with. Artist or producer, or you can mention them separately.
You see, that's the thing with Ryan. He had so many clicks. I wasn't in the click in
Yeah.
basketball. Wasn't in the clip in Snap. I mean,
Snap was a different time.
Yeah.
all those gang affiliations, bro. But yeah, oh man, there's so many people that I've worked with without releasing, and that's what's difficult because like I mentioned Zaya earlier, like there's guys that I don't know, I just feel for because I mean as we talked off stream and everything off podcast, there's some guys who really take advantage of people.
Yeah.
Like us starting out
Definitely.
who just like barely have enough money to buy a feature and then like not hearing anything for months or just like messing up the mix, like stuff like that. And so I've really tried to mentor like this next group that are coming up that aren't much younger than us, but are the
Yeah.
same age we were when we started.
Oh, yeah.
And so I'm like, hey guys, y'all have got to watch for these type of people who try to just rush. Hey, this got to happen this week. I need you to get this verse back to me by tomorrow. Like I got to send it to my mix. Like all this and all that. Like those type of people. There's no way you're
hard
gonna
to do it.
Yeah, there's no way you're gonna find like Drake or Lecrae. Like, hey, I need you on this feature tonight. Like, get it back to me tonight. No, they're planning this stuff months out in advance.
And what's gonna happen when you do that, man? Especially as a young artist, you're energetic. You had the energy for it. Your mind's for it, dude. You're excited. But if this happens and then someone's doing that, all it's gonna do is burn you out so fast
yeah.
because then you're having to get it done.
Yeah.
Dude, you ain't gonna have time for nothing else. You're gonna end up resenting and hating the music industry or
Oh, yeah.
that person that told you. See, that's why you got to be careful about it because it could easily happen.
Yeah,
I feel like I did get kind of burnt out pretty fast recently with music.
financially too.
Oh, and
Because
that's the
guys-
hardest thing. It will
guys-
burn you out fast
yeah.
from that.
Guys starting out hitting you up with a $30 feature. Hey, I'm doing a deal. They use buzzwords. A lot of these big artists use buzzwords like it's got to happen now. I'm doing this deal. My beats are on sale. My features are on sale. And like that's what's so difficult because like you have a big heart and you like want to help and like you're eager and like you think like, oh, I'm this special person, like they're taking their time out for,
Yeah.
and you're really not. It's just like that's all they do all day is send that out to a bunch of people that follow them that are like younger artists, and so that's one thing that's so difficult.
It's the music only fans.
Oh my gosh.
Pretty much. And so that's what I learned, because I mean, we kind of were able to keep each other accountable. Be like, hey, how much did this person ask for a feature? Well, how much did they ask for you?
Yeah, we did.
Because it slowly started being like, oh, this is a $30 feature. Oh, this is a $50 feature.
I honestly think that was good because it helped us realize faster, so we didn't have to stay spiraling.
Yeah.
Whereas if you didn't have someone else to keep you accountable, you would have just kept on digging yourself in a hole, a money hole.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It would have just ended in debt, man, at, 19, 20 years old.
Yeah. In
First
high
thing you
school,
do when you're about
graduating
to go into college.
in debt to an
Man.
artist you don't even know.
Yeah.
Or multiple artists.
That'd be terrible. It'd be terrible. But man.
Yeah. But so my favorite artist I've been working with, though, I know that was kind of a rabbit trail. I really liked working with this guy. I forget what he first went as, but he rebranded. His name's now Saint. I know his real name's Carter, but he's got a huge heart for music. Like he really reminds me of you when you first started with Snap. Like everything he
I ain't got a heart no more than that.
he lives and breathes Christian hip hop.
Yeah.
And he's got this like really like Andy Mineo, not Clyde type of sound. And he works with Zaya. That's how I met Zaya. And Zaya's a great kid too. Like he
seemed
got a
pretty
big
genuine.
future. Yeah, I mean, these kids are gold, and I really hope that nobody comes in and just like ruins them, because that would.
I'm gonna go in there and steal their money. No, I am taking notes as far as the people that you say are good, because I do still want to do a song with a lot of featured artists.
Oh yeah.
So I may take into account these people. I'm gonna not gonna
Yeah.
charge them anything.
Yeah.
You want to do a song like Marty did, like the one with my friends. It's just one continuous beat.
That's basically literally what it is.
Rapper on this verse.
Yeah, there's literally like a slow down part, but people still rapping on it. It's,
Taylor Swift.
that's literally like what I'm modeling after, except for it's
An
image beat. Except for that part, maybe.
Yeah.
My bars go over their head. I whoop that line on a plate. I love that part, bro. The NF's crazy. But yeah, and then Patrick McMillan. I know you really haven't got to work with him much. But
I did Changes. So I did Getaway, which is one of his beats. I didn't know that he was the artist, but I got a tag that he had my username on
in his bio, yeah.
bio. So I texted him like, "Hey man, I don't mean to be rude. I just noticed this. How do I know you?" And he told me, "It's like, oh, awesome, you did great."
Yeah.
Well, then I did another song which was Changes by him. That was my experience being able to actually work with him as well. Honestly, very, very down there, super chill guy.
Yeah.
I really did enjoy talking to him.
Me and him, like, Zay introduced us and everything, and that was really awesome. That was one of the great parts of working with Zay, getting so many connections. And he was genuine. Like, even today, like, I have his number. We text all the time, and he does church work too. I think he's like their light or sound guy, and he's an awesome guy. And like, we're the same way. Like, we both like try not to talk too much about our personal lives, like, you know, online and stuff, just because people are crazy. Yeah. But like, we get to talk about like personal stuff, and that's really cool. Like, pray together and all that, and that's really something awesome to experience. Like, especially with Zay. Like, when I first started working with him, like, he was like, I mean, it's like Lecrae, Andy, Tadashi, and Zay Hill. Like, that was my mind, like the popularity. Yeah. And that was just awesome that I got to work with him.
I remember
and, like, talk to him on the phone. Like,
I remember the first time, because I was doing man, what was my first song with Zay? It was on my album. What's it called?
Before
Real Game.
Real Game, yeah.
So I did that song with him, and I actually got Steven ran an account at one point for Christian hip hop.
Whoa. Easy. Let's not drop no names though.
I'm not gonna say what it is.
I still think about it sometimes. So
he said he'd stop running it, but I don't know. It actually did blow up, and it was doing really good. He sent me some artists that were young artists that just started. Yeah. One of them was Zay, and he didn't have a lot of followers at the time. Yeah. I just skimmed through them like, I don't really care. I guess I wasn't into music at the moment, so I didn't. Well, then I went back to just messages, found him, and I was like, I'm gonna try it. And he messaged back, ended up working. That's how I met him. Well, I remember showing you, I'm like, yeah, I got this guy named Zay. He's gonna be in that song. You're like, what? Like freaking out. You thought it was so cool, and then you end up being able to work with him as well. So
Yeah,
They were
I was
small
a
artists.
fanboy for sure.
Yeah.
There was a lot of small artists, but it's funny to think about the people who are in that now. Like I know Not Clyde was one of them I sent you,
really, I didn't even see
and
that.
Hovey was one of them.
Wow, bro.
I mean, look at where they are now.
I should have
You
taken that, bro.
Dang,
Was
you didn't
Hobie
hit
really
us
one of them
up,
too?
bro.
I think so. I think
Really?
at that time.
You didn't hit us up. That's so messed up. Fake.
I didn't realize.
You're a fake friend. Shout out Emily.
Shout
Emily C. Gonzalez.
out Emily, former guest.
Yeah,
Song was
I
about
think
Steven.
Zay was probably the pretty much the most famous I've ever worked with until Not Clyde.
Yeah,
Not Clyde was really neat because, as far as people around here,
yeah.
they knew who he was because of
yeah.
the Ants in the Pants
Yeah.
song.
Even at that concert, those guys knew who Not Clyde was.
Which concert?
At,
Oh,
Two Up, Two Down.
at the Not Clyde concert.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Aaron Cole and all them.
Yeah.
The 2 Up, 2 Down.
So, but it was neat. It's pretty cool being able to do that. That's the most famous thing I've done.
2 Up, 2 Down.
2 Up, 2 Down. But yeah. Hopefully, maybe we'll work with some higher artists. Maybe
Yeah.
people will be like, "Yeah, I worked with Great White Shaq and Mr. RG one time."
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see
Who,
how that
who
goes.
would your dream collab be if you could collab with any artist?
You know what that boy about to say, man.
I'm gonna say an F.
Nathan Ferguson.
Fairstein. I don't know how to pronounce his last
Oh,
name.
see, that was a test to see if you actually knew his last name. And see, bro, that's
There you
that's
go.
Can't
he
spell
did
it.
it.
I can't spell it, and I can't pronounce it.
He's like, I can wear white too.
The thing is, I have an all white hoodie. I bought it before NF started doing the all white thing,
Got an
so
all white hat.
I used to. I think I still
Yeah.
do. It had an American flag on it.
wow.
But
Party.
anyways, so it would probably be NF. Like I could try to do a style, but I would never live up. I would never be able to do his stuff.
It's
So
different.
if I had any other
It's way
artist,
different.
man, I feel like as far as probably be Andy. I think it'd just be really cool. Like as far as his flow goes,
yeah,
it'd be really cool. The Cray, I just don't think I could really do it.
yeah,
It'd be crazy because
yeah.
he's like the only artist I've never met.
Same, dude.
But it'd be awesome to
day.
meet him.
One day.
But yeah, I would probably say Andy. Or really, if I could choose a group, it'd be Social Club. Like they'd be the most fun to work with, and I don't know, they'd be really awesome.
yeah,
I
Marty's
love
really cool.
their whole style. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
Marty's
you
cool.
and Words Played could make a dope.
Words Play just
Dude.
had a kid.
What?
Y'all know that?
Oh my gosh,
Dude,
no
he
way.
posted the other day. It's like his baby and his wife, and I was like, "Oh my gosh,
They
you
put
offsprung."
they put sex symbol. Is that what he always used to do?
Sex symbol. No, and he's like, I don't remember what he said on his thing, but I was like, "Oh my gosh, no respect."
No respect, no regrets.
Noise.
Words Played. I could vibe with Words Played. I feel like
Oh yeah,
we met him. Remember
Magic.
that?
Bird.
We did.
Magic Bird.
That was honestly
I love that album,
as far
dude.
as albums go, dude. I can put in a list of like 5 different albums. That are like my top 5. That album, the Magic and Bird album, is definitely on that list.
Really?
It's one of those albums.
Personally though.
Huh?
But it's personally, obviously.
Yeah. No, but like, as far as like an album that's just like every track
Yeah.
I like. That's one reason I love NF, because when he produced an album, it's like every track I love.
Yeah.
So that album I really love. Even like other artists that I really, really like, I
Yeah.
normally it's not every track I love. So
Okay. I get that. I get
so
that.
yeah,
Just
it'd be in
not-
my top 5.
You're not gonna like every track on the song.
It'd be
you know?
Magic and Bird, then NF,
NF Mansion,
Perception,
NF Therapy
then The
Session.
Search, then Clouds, and then
I got a question. Where the heck was the therapy session in that music video? When he's going through the mansion, opening the doors, I kept expecting there to be a therapy session going on.
I thought there was going to be,
Yeah.
but there's 2 different Perception things, I believe, because there was
The
the
cage.
cage, and then the Let You Down guy in it. So it's interesting. I'm not going to speak a lot about it because this would be the 3rd week speaking about the music video. But the music video literally released 2 days after we recorded our podcast and me talking about it.
Well, you can also talk more about it in the
Missed
next one.
opportunity.
Because this is like a guest pod.
Yeah. So next week I'll talk about it because we're not even going to go into our segments.
You can
'cause-
just pour all the tea next week.
yeah, I will. Because matter of fact, we have to end this in like a minute, pretty much, because I need to leave pretty soon.
Dan, I got a question though.
Yeah, what's up?
All right. since we're talking about like CHH and music and all,
All right.
if you had like just to like give the viewers like your vibe, who are like the top 3 people you'd recommend to listen to
right now.
out of CHH? Yeah,
Hovey is the top of the game.
he's pretty good, bro.
Dude, he is the
Hovey is
most
going
genuine. He's one of the
crazy.
most genuine artists I've seen in a very long time. Just
Yeah.
like, man, really great.
And now the Surfaces guy is a Christian singer now too.
Yeah.
He released another
Forrest.
single. Yeah.
Yeah. They were actually. They were,
I thought
they were
Surfaces
Christian for a
are
while.
already Christian.
Yeah,
and,
they were Christian for a minute, but now it's really coming out of his music. Hovey's definitely he's top tier in my opinion with, just what he's doing and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, if you know nothing about CHH, you gotta listen to KB because I feel like he's one of the goats from like the beginning, with Lecrae and stuff. But he's still like on top of it. And then lastly, like,
go ahead.
yeah,
This is your question. Yeah, I'm not gonna interrupt it.
no, you're good. You're good. I'm trying to think of someone like up and coming that is crazy right now. I mean, obviously, Great White Shaq. You haven't heard his stuff yet, but no.
Plug.
Dang, my mind's going blank. I really want like a good one to end it, but look up. I'll just shout out the little bros. Look up the Paradox Collective. That's their group that they're in, and it's Case Makes Music, Saint, and Zaya. They got some good stuff coming out. Elevate by Paradox. It's pretty fire. They did like a whole thing like what you were talking about with like a bunch of guys in it. It was like them 3. It's pretty good. I'll have to show it to you later.
Dude, my favorite, because you said Elevate, I had a song with Matthew called Elevate. My favorite songs I've ever written, every single one has not been released. Because we recorded all 3 of them on Matthew's computer.
And he's got them.
And he had them all.
Oh, yeah.
And he sent me.
He's got a full EP of my music and his music.
I have 2. I got
and
2 of
Steven's
them.
apparently, too.
Yeah.
I guess so, yeah.
I got 2 of them back somehow. And all it has is just my verses. But dude, I don't know where those. We didn't purchase the beats. We got them off YouTube, so I don't know where to buy them at. But I want to finish it so bad because they are really good.
Bro.
He's got one of our best videos on that computer too.
Dude, he does. We have a really good skit on there.
I got to throw a fourth out there real quick. Caleb Gordon. He is going crazy. He's got the Bible going crazy, or Bible going viral like TikTok. He did the Rocky Road Part 2 that's going flaming right now. That's that bright light flashing up at the tomb like I'm Lazarus. It's like
I haven't even heard that.
yeah. It's going viral right now.
I thought Caleb Gordon started out Christian, but then no, that was Caleb Mitchell.
Yeah,
Caleb Cruz.
Yeah, well, Caleb Mitchell started
That's
out
Caleb,
Christian, and then he kind of went more secular, I believe.
Caleb Cruz has a song called Highways featuring Aaron Cole, and that is one of my favorite songs. Dude. It's so good. You heard that one?
Yeah.
I love that song. It's like a low vibe. You should check it out.
I might.
An hour and 7 minutes.
To me, it actually feels like it's been like it's been a good time, but I feel like it's been longer.
Yeah.
Time. But man, I had one last question I was going to ask you, and I can't even remember what it was. But one, I hate to be able to have to end this soon. I really do.
Yeah.
But I have to leave my house in like a minute, so I have to like kick these guys out, which sucks because I don't see Josh a whole lot. We live like 45 minutes away, but we don't see each other a whole lot, so sucks not to like, be able to talk a whole lot.
We don't have to see each other at practice at 6 o'clock anymore.
I know.
Practice?
We're talking about
Practice?
But obviously, it's been a pleasure having you on here.
Yeah.
Being able to do this, maybe in another season or something.
Oh yeah.
We'll be able to have you again, go more into depth. I do remember I was gonna say, I know you didn't have any new music coming out right now, but I was hoping you can promote some. But
yeah.
If you don't, it's fine.
Oh yeah.
But I do know you're working on stuff whenever you can. Like you said, your life's busy. But this is a shout out to the Great White Shaq.
Yeah.
Follow him on Instagram, guys.
Great White Shaq.
Great White Shaq. Got that?
Oh yeah.
Got it done. That's for the listeners, so they know.
There's no pre-order links or anything out yet, but there is a lot of stuff that is right there. It's ready.
You can go through the list. Maybe we'll make a playlist one day.
Yeah.
But we'll have you just go through the list. You can listen to some of my songs that have him in it. Then you can start listening to his songs of just his songs. Yeah. But there's enough to light a whole fireplace.
And if you go on YouTube and look up Taco Bell by Snap, you'll find Stephen Galyean.
And you'll find Stephen Galyean. Listen to all of his bars. They're heavy.
No, not in that song.
Taco Bell?
Yeah.
It's kind of fire, bro. If you ask anybody who
Bell,
Steven's
Taco-
favorite
Taco-
song
Taco.
is, like what your favorite song of Steven is, they'd probably say Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Most memorable. It's like Ryan rapped in that song. I don't remember that. It was just Steven, I thought.
I don't know.
It was.
It's because like I'm the thumbnail too, though. I'm like,
Yeah.
we didn't know how to change thumbnails back in the day. It's like
We all
you got what you
come a long-
got.
Yeah, we've come a
Yeah,
long
yeah.
way, man. Come a long way. Anyways, so yeah, it's been a blast.
Yeah.
Voice crack number 2 for me. I always have voice crack. Have to address them.
That's fine.
Anyways, the way we end the podcast, we always sign out with Gonzalez Galyean, and we say out same time. With the guests, we always end it starting out with their last name first, so you will say McMorris, Gonzalez Galyean, out, all at the same time, and then Steven will hit it with the theme. So that being said,
McMorris.
Gonzalez
Galleon.
out.
Out.